playing WWE 2K19 and really wanted to try this out. The thing is, though, I would try doing it on 2K20, but I didn't. I haven't bought the game yet until the prices go down. I was thinking about getting it, but still waiting for getting a good deal for it because it's not one of those games that I would rush out and buy. Now, the 2K series, the last great one, in my opinion, was 2K14 because of the storyline editor, where you get to make your own stories and you got different scenes going on and you get to do whatever you want with it basically. So you're pretty much booking the entire show. I would have loved if that was available on here, and it would make things way easier. But here's the thing though. I got my booking for WrestleMania 1. Yes, WrestleMania 1. And I really wanted to give you guys a way to see how things play out because that's what I've been doing lately where, whenever I would book something, I would, check it out, see if it works. So let's get right to it. WrestleMania 1 from Madison Square Garden, 1985. This was the first huge show for WWE. It's not really the first pay-per-view, as a lot of people would say it is. It's actually, I think WrestleMania 2. Yeah, I think WrestleMania 2 was the first pay-per-view. WrestleMania 1 was in closed circuits and a couple of theaters. It wasn't something that was like widely known, but it made a huge splash due to the celebrity involvement and the cross-platform appeal of The Rock and wrestling. So that's a little bit of trivia for you right there. So here's what I would have done. Okay, now the card itself I thought was fine. Okay, just about to pull up the card for WrestleMania 1. I do recall it's one of those shows that it's cute. It's cute to go back and watch. It's not the greatest pay-per-view of all time, but seeing where something started, it's a very interesting watch. It's one of those things where you want to see like where everything originated from. It's a very interesting footnote in history. So let's look at the card. Okay, so the show starts with Tito Santana against the Executioner. I believe the Executioner was Playboy Buddy Rose under that mask. I don't understand why they didn't use Playboy Buddy Rose. He was a big name at the time. They could have used him, but for some reason he was the Executioner. The match was fine. You had King Kong Bundy versus Special Delivery Jones. You got Ricky Steamboat and Matt Bourne, who eventually became Doink the Clown. You had Brutus Beefcake before he became the Barber with Johnny Valiant, going up against David Sammartino with Bruno. You had Junkyard Dog against Greg the Hammer Valentine for the Intercontinental Championship. You had the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov with Freddie Blassie going up against the U.S. Express, Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, who eventually became IRS. Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd, the $15,000 Body Slam Challenge. Wendy Richter going up against Leilani Kai for the WWF Women's Championship. And you had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T going up against Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. The show itself is quite big, but I don't know, like I was trying to think of like a card that would be much more appealing. Now we got 9 matches. but the amount of matches that I went for was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 matches instead, because the show was already 2 hours. It was only 2 hours. So how can you cram 9 matches in 2 hours? You had a lot of short matches, and the main event, the longest match on the show, was the main event, clocking in at 13 minutes. And that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Especially in contrast with today's program. So here's what I would have done. Okay? Let's scrap this card completely, and let's try to do something with this, okay? The first match, let's go with Okay, you know what? Let's go with Andre. I downloaded a lot of characters. Should we go for the Afro Andre, or, you know, the mid-80s Andre? Let's go mid-80s. I think that works. Okay. Big John Studd. Yes. Big John Studd. Let's give him a manager. Okay. Let's see. Managers. Bobby Heenan. Okay. Bobby Heenan. And let's see the match rules. Oh, wait a minute. Not SmackDown Live. No. Yeah, let's go for WrestleMania 1. You see, it would have been easier if there was a story mode editor or a storyline editor. Then I would have, you know, it would have been much easier. Let's see. Not WCW referee. Well, actually, you know what? That's what the outfit was. They used to wear that, the black bow tie. So that's old school 80s. So let's go with that. All right, let's go for WrestleMania 1. Now I can't do the body slam challenge, you know. So let's just imagine it's a body slam challenge, okay? I like the idea. I like the story of it. I like the story of Andre going up against Big John Studd and who is the real giant. I liked it. I wouldn't have changed it. And the reason why I would start off the show with this is because I believe at that time titles were very prestigious. You don't start off the show with a title match. You build towards the title matches. And sure, Andre was a big draw. He was a huge draw. You know, second to Hogan in the 80s. So what I would have done was, you know, just start off the show with it. There's Andre. Him and his beautiful mug.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Grenoble, France.
He looks good.
In at 500.
Of course, using the theme from WrestleMania 14, I think. And we got Big John Studd.
And his
what a
opponent,
stud!
Accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 364
just Pennsylvania.
Pounds.
We don't know which
John
part of Pennsylvania.
Studd.
There's Bobby Heenan right there. Okay, so this is what I would have done, was just have the match the way it was. I thought it was fine. Very sepia tone like.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars. The first one to make a mistake
right
could
away.
fail. Oh, what a chancery.
Oh yeah, if this had happened, Andre would have lost right away. But yeah, it goes to show how much I suck with this game.
Vicious.
Boom.
What a throw.
And Andre with the shove. And
Vicious attack.
bam. 2 trucks colliding. Ref is down.
Oh, talk about dismantling your opponent.
Sidewalk slam.
Double underhook suplex.
Just imagine WrestleMania 1 and you got Byron Saxton. I don't even think that Byron Saxton was even born in 1985. Oh,
whoa, down he goes. That was
would have been a much
Cole.
more interesting match if this had happened.
Oh,
and another backbreaker. Irish whip to the corner. What are you doing, Bobby?
Uh-oh.
Throwing it in chairs.
Oh, shoulder first. The ring just shifted. Oh, what impact. He's stumbling some
They're
now.
having a 2020 match in 1985.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Military. I think this is the first time I played as Andre.
Oh, what impact.
STO. This might have been the first time I played as Andre, because I haven't checked out all his moves.
He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
Oh, damn.
This is all but over. The cover.
Stud is almost done.
And that was only a one.
Stud is almost done. I think just one big move, and he's done. Okay. Body slam, so I guess I won, right?
Makes him one of the best in the... He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling. He's starting to stumble here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Does he have any other
He took a
signatures?
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite
You know,
like this guy.
actually, Andre,
Calls the pin off.
you know,
Here it comes.
Andre is
He's got
actually
him.
the one, I think he's the one that originated the Tombstone
He's
Pile
fighting
Driver.
back here.
I expected nothing
I
less.
remember he used to do that
This is what makes him one of the
in
best in
the
business.
70s.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Okay,
Jeez, I
think
felt
he's
that
done.
one over here.
And there's a kick at it, too.
Okay.
This is amazing.
This is it. Elbow drop with authority.
I believe that was his finisher. He used to do that, and he used to do the
This
sit
singles match
down.
is over. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
These
So,
guys showed
all right,
flashes in
we're
this
done
match,
with
but
this.
flashes don't exactly set the world on fire,
Here
as
is
these
your
highlights show
winner,
very well.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you got JoJo as an announcer in 1985. This is the authenticity bothers me. It bothers me. There's the lack of authenticity in this game. You gotta be creative to kind of work around it. So that is something that I didn't like. Okay. Second match on the card. Let's see. I would have done the same thing with King Kong Bundy, but I would have switched out Special Delivery Jones. So this is what I would have done. Go for, let's see, where's King Kong Bundy? Yep, Okada. Let's go for Okada in 1985. Oh, jeez. Okay, and we got a manager. You know, Bobby Heenan doesn't even need to leave ringside. Let's see, Bobby Heenan, and let's first off switch to WrestleMania 1. And let's see, I would have switched out Special Delivery Jones with Junkyard Dog. I think Junkyard Dog would have been a much better fit to. It would have been a bigger impact for King Kong Bundy, because the thing is about JYD was that he was a huge name in the 70s. But by the time WrestleMania rolled around, Junkyard Dog wasn't the same guy. He wasn't the same guy that you would depend on in having great matches. And he was much slower, and he didn't do much. So this is what I would have done. Just keep it with just use this as a way to put more heat on King Kong Bundy, build King Kong Bundy up, and heading into WrestleMania 2. Because what I would have done for WrestleMania 2 was King Kong Bundy and Hogan. That would have been the main event. And we'll get to that. We'll see how this works out. If this works out and I get a lot of good feedback, I might do WrestleMania 2 the same way. And just to give you guys a visual aid for my bookings or rebookings. So yeah, we got King Kong Bundy. Yeah, we know. Okay. Alright, King Kong Bundy. And JYD. Too bad I can't use Another One Bites the Dust.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight. Drop down. Drop down. Drop down.
Okay.
Oh, just inflicting
You
so
playing
much
with me?
damage to the body.
I ain't playing no
Right to the
games.
back.
Except for this video game. They're raking in the eyes.
Oof.
What a sadistic monster King Kong Bundy is.
Ooh. Running hip attack. What impact? Hip attack. So sudden.
Reverse. And
Beautiful technique.
Michinoku driver. Oh my god, a Michinoku driver by King Kong Bundy. Gotta love it.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Gutbuster. Just keep working on the midsection.
Watch
Northern Light suplex. Oh boy. Northern Light suplex. And a
Really
belly
working over the
to
body.
belly. Okay. What do we do here? All right. His signature here is the avalanche.
Harsh impact.
Oh man. Come on, JYD. Sadly, everyone that is involved in this match is no longer with us.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Okay, gotta do it from the front.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, damage to the body. Can he finish the job?
High impact. This could be it, guys.
He's got him covered.
Nice. Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3.
Referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
Now imagine this was like, 10 seconds.
Some superstars doing
as
what they do
soon as the
best.
bell
Here
rings,
are the highlights.
You got well, before the bell
Here is
rings, you
your
got Bobby
winner,
Heenan distracting JYD, and then bell rings, boom, avalanche, then big splash, 1, 2, 3. That's what I would have done. Quick match. So that's the second match on the card. Third match on the card, I put the tag titles on the line. Yeah, let's do the tag titles. Should we do Tornado Tag? Play with history a little bit? Oh, if we really want to play with history, let's go for Hell in a Cell. Nah. We'll do the normal normal tag match. And yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. Where is Sheiky, baby? The Iron Sheik. Yes. I didn't get the Colonel Mustafa. So I like that character I wouldn't have used at all. Like that, you know, forget about bad taste and all that. I just thought it was stupid. Like it just didn't work. I don't know. I mean, like Adnan was actually he was a good wrestler, and if he came in by himself as like, you know, this Iraqi guy, it would have been fine. But with Sergeant Slaughter and Iron Sheik, an Iranian, with the Iraqis, it's like it doesn't work because, you know, not long before that, Iraq was actually in a war with Iran, so it doesn't work. So I wouldn't have done that. Nikolai Volkov, okay, yeah, that's who I was thinking about. Okay, so let's go for this outfit. Okay, wait a minute, manager. I need a manager. Add manager. Yep, confirm. And okay, let's control the partner. Okay, and this manager will be, where is he? Classy Freddie Blassie. Where are you, Classy? Come on, Freddie Blassie. There we go. Should we go with this or the purple? I like purple. The orange. I believe he was wearing red in that WrestleMania, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Barry Windham. I think that was his outfit. I wish we can see like the entire body, like during the selection screen, just so that you're sure about the attire. So let's go, Mike Rotunda. Mike, here we go. And let's go. Now, I believe the All-American Express won the tag titles in either the Wrestling Classic, which was before WrestleMania, or the Brawl to Settle the Score. But they won the titles like a couple months before WrestleMania, only to lose the titles at WrestleMania. So I would do the same thing. It was a fun match. Probably, yeah. You know what? The second best match on the show. So I wouldn't have dropped it. Plus, you got, you know, these big names in Iron Sheik and Freddie Blassie. Those two big names. You have Freddie Blassie, was a huge name in like the 50s up until the 80s, and Iron Sheik, who was, you know, big in the AWA before coming into the WWE, and being a huge star, an absolutely huge star. And his and I feel like his stardom kind of helped Nikolai Volkov. So, like, I really think that if it wasn't for Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov wouldn't have been a huge star in the 80s. So, this is what I would have done. And plus, you know, Barry Windham was a really good babyface. He was one of the best baby faces in history, I think. You know?
The following
The Iron
contest
Sheik.
is scheduled for one fall.
There we go. The Iron Sheik. And we got
And his
Nikola
partner from Moscow,
Volkov.
and their opponent
and Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. Fun fact, the Hulk Hogan's original theme was actually made for the All-American Express.
Big time tag team
But
match
I
underway
think they
here.
left right after WrestleMania
Just
1.
break in the face. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Drop kick from the Iron Sheik. Yes, Baba. Oh, come on. You gonna
Got
do
their
Snake Eye
opponent
Rumble? Fuck your 450 splashes. I am the Iron Sheik, and I will give you a fisherman suplex.
Classic.
The jabroni Samoa Joe. Trying to steal my moves. I am the real champion. Iron Sheik. At one of the best Hall of Fame speeches. Don't you dare tag out! Oh man, come on. Okay. That looks fun. Sweep at the
There
leg.
have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their
Cesaro
thrilling
and Sheamus?
best-of-7 series,
You're really
I
gonna
think they
mention
developed into a top
Cesaro and
tag team.
Sheamus during WrestleMania 1? Okay. You know what, guys? I think wrestling is a work.
Thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't. Here he goes.
Belly to belly.
Ooh, this could be the turning point, Cole.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Can you imagine if he just did the worm?
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with
I
one
wish I can turn off the
June of
commentary.
2017, the teams
It's
met
not
in a
that better
2 out of 3
than the
falls
actual
bout on
commentary
Monday
we
Night
see
Raw.
every
The
week.
most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus.
Okay, I get it. I get
Throughout the
it.
1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus
Come on,
wanted
let's
to
give
continue their
Nikolai
domination of Team
some time to
Extreme,
shine.
but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match
Russian
broke
leg
down,
sweep
and
from
the
the
third fall
Russian.
was ruled a double countout.
I've never seen a Russian wrestler do a Russian leg sweep. Why is that?
Nailed it.
Seen them do a Samoan drop.
Tagged in.
Double axe handle smash. Irish whip.
He's on the defensive here. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight.
Oh,
Just
come
has
on.
to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Come on, Sheik.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
German suplex. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to go for a German suplex. It was more of a takedown.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam with some attitude. When this guy's on, look out. Ooh, what
I
impact.
thought he was going to roll through with a steamroller.
This might be it.
Oh my.
He's looking at it.
Nasty impact.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
And he stops the
Oh,
count.
come on.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Impactful swing!
Keep it amateur.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Nailed it. He's in a little bit of trouble now. And at this point, you have to
Oh,
wonder if
come
he can
on.
recover from this.
He's taking on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way.
He's
at
gonna
this point.
spam me with that move. Boom! No more babies for you.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes.
Boom!
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He's got the shoulders down. He breaks
Oh,
the
come
pin.
on.
Shoulders on the mat.
Come on, do the dirty pin.
Oh, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes.
There we go.
Expected as much from him tonight.
And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Because he had his feet on the ropes in the original WrestleMania. So,
He might
too bad I
have it.
can't use a cane.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Man, it's
Oh,
almost
come on.
impossible
I hate
to get
this.
out
I
of
hate
that.
the submission style in the
No, he
2K
breaks
games.
out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
And boom!
Technique.
I'm away from there.
He could do it here. Real close. Too close.
Damn.
He's still in this.
Very
For many
close.
years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should
Pile
have two
driver.
referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the act.
Here's the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Not quite.
Damn. Barry Windham still working at his ass off.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team. He's going for the pin. Two.
Oh, I thought I was about to lose, man. Those quick indicators, man.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team
Come on,
scene
get
has
up,
ever
Sheik.
been hotter here in WWE.
Barry Windham being a heel.
Too quick for him there.
Nasty impact.
Let's see what you got here. Oh, man.
Oh my! Nobody controls the pace of him. He's got the
Thought
shoulders
he was going to go
down.
for a doctor bomb.
Two and an air fall.
How'd he do that?
Damn. Barry Windham.
This one's for good measure.
Oh, what impact. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier. Definitely got it all that time.
Hoping to end it here.
Two.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow.
Oh,
What's it going
man.
to take?
How'd he do that?
Okay. Over and done with.
Accolade, the accolade. It's over. That might have done it, Cole. You don't want to get locked into that move for a long time.
Over and done with. Killed him. So yeah. That was the toughest match so far.
Wow. What a match.
I think I could have ended it earlier just by doing the submission, but
And here's another quick look
I
at
wanted
those
to go for the
superstars in
pin
action in that
just,
tag team battle.
just to be sure.
These superstars gave as good as they got.
But
and
what a
these
match.
fans got
Wow.
their money's worth from the opening bell.
Got 4 stars from Dave Meltzer. Let's see. Okay. After the tag team title match, we're gone for the Intercontinental title. Let's go for the Intercontinental title. I forgot. I didn't even put up any championships. Didn't put up the tag titles. But you know what? Let's just do. Let's just plow through. And let's go for the WrestleMania 1. Okay. And for the Intercontinental Championship, instead of JYD going for the Intercontinental title, would have given that shot to the hot up-and-comer. In 1985, that was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat going up against Greg the Hammer Valentine. Now I believe Jimmy Hart was his manager at the time. Not sure. Either was it Bobby Heenan? No, it was Jimmy Hart. Yeah, because I remember they did the Dream Team thing with Beefcake, and Jimmy Hart was with them. Yeah, okay. So let's go. Why is Greg the Hammer Valentine's overall 79? He was a tough athlete. I don't get it. Jimmy Hart. There we go. Should we go for this or this? Well, let's go with that. I think, yeah, that works. Okay, let's pick the title. Go to customs. Custom titles. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that. The beautiful Intercontinental Championship. One of the best looking championships. The Intercontinental title. From 19... I think that was that the first Intercontinental Championship? I could be wrong. Could have sworn there was an earlier iteration where they will put the person's photo, like the champion's photo, on the title. But this was one of the early designs. I think at one point, yeah, Don Morocco had this championship, and Pedro Morales had this title as well. So let's go for this title. A lot of history with this championship. Pedro Morales, I think he was the first ever backtracking champion, and by backtracking I mean a guy that goes for that wins the top championship and then wins the mid-card title. Of course, at that time, the Intercontinental title was considered more so as a world championship until, like, I would say 84, 85. That's when, you know, the title was then recognized as being a mid-card championship more so than, or a stepping stone title rather than being a top championship. Ricky Steamboat. He's already got an Intercontinental title from the 19, I believe, I think, yeah, 86. Either 86 or end of 85 when they changed up the look of the title to the classic design that we that is much more recognizable, the much more famous looking championship. But yeah, there it is, the Intercontinental title. Whoever worked on this did a really good job. Really good job on the championship. It looks prestigious. It looks the same, actually. Though I don't think that there were as many side plates. I could be wrong.
When a superstar enters the ring to go up against the likes of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, they're entering battle against one of the most decorated and revered competitors ever.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has defeated opponents of all shapes and sizes while
shut up, Byron. And now you're going to start talking about Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, the lightning speed, the martial arts expertise, and the fire to go well beyond the limit. The Dragon
Guys, you just jinxed me. Commentator just jinxed me. I'm gonna kick ass. Just you watch. I'm gonna kick the crap out of him. You know what? I'm gonna make him bleed. I'm gonna make Greg the Hammer Valentine bleed.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Okay.
Taking some offense, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has
Boom.
to do to rebound.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
Got him up. Massive atomic drop.
Somebody unleashed a vicious dragon out there.
A jarring impact.
Got the reversal.
Gotcha.
Here's the dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied. Here's his chance to win this.
Ricky the
Jawbreaker.
Dragon Steamboat feeling the pressure.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Drop down. Now leapfrog. Goes down hard.
Classic Steamboat.
Snapmare. Oh, and the rolling neck snap. Sunset flip.
Boom.
Impact. He's looking very overwhelmed out there. There may be no coming back from this.
I think this one's over.
At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing?
Got their opponent. Oh, what a slam.
Told you I'm gonna make him bleed.
Here's the dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
That has got to be it.
That is exactly what Ricky the Dragon Steamboat needed.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is going high risk.
Here we go. Ricky the Dragon
Come on, get up.
Steamboat is in position. Ricky Steamboat may have a dragon with a crossbody.
He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Boom! New
He's
champion.
done it. He's done
New
it.
champion.
He's got the victory.
That's what I would have done. Steamboat wins the Intercontinental Championship. Big
We got our money's
match.
worth for that one. Take a look.
Big title change. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here is your winner and new Worldwide Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Ricky
Yep.
the Dragon
WWF Intercontinental Championship. And he would keep the title all the way through 1985, going into WrestleMania 2 as the Intercontinental Champion. That's what I would have done. Keep the title on him. Let him have a big title reign, because Ricky Steamboat was cooking on all cylinders. And right after that, what I would have done was have a segment with Cyndi Lauper at WrestleMania. You know, like she's in the middle of the ring, she does her song and dance and everything, and then you can have Piper and Bob Orton come out, and they kind of talk down to Cyndi Lauper, and you know, do talk a lot of crap about her and everything. And of course, that's when you have Hulk Hogan come out and make the save. Now, as far as the main event goes, this is what I would have done. Instead of doing, you know, Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper, I would actually use Bob Orton instead. I would have written out Bob Orton off of TV, because in the War to Settle the Score, I would have done a segment with, I think his name was David Wolf, who was Cyndi Lauper's manager. What I would have done was just do the same angle that Roddy Piper did with him, where he pushed him down and then smashed a frame on the top of Lou Albano's head. Instead of it being Piper, I would have put the heat on Orndorff, and thus President Jack Tunney actually suspends Paul Orndorff. So that's what I would have done, you know, so that Orndorff can go and work out his arm, because of that run at that time, Orndorff, to this day, you look at his arm, he barely has any mobility on his left arm. And I remember in like the late 80s, early 90s, his arm was so skinny. His right arm was so skinny, and his left arm was so muscular. So it was just, it was a crazy sight to see. The dude looked like a living version of Hellboy, with like one giant arm and the other one is just skinny. So let him go out and get that worked on. So that's what I would have done. And as for the main event of WrestleMania, well, we go with Hogan. Let's go with Hogan. Let's see. But I don't know which attire he's got on. That's the problem. I'm guessing this is it. I don't know. Okay. Let's control the partner. And his partner! Not Mr. T. No. I wouldn't have had Mr. T. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Select referee. I want a special guest referee. Because what I would have done was... Let's see. 5-man. No. I want a special guest referee. Is the option not there? Let's see. Can I have a special guest referee? Okay. Okay, 2 normal. Okay. That's fine. Okay. There's no... Wait a minute. That can't be right. That can't be right. There's no option for a special guest referee? Are you kidding? That doesn't sound right. I must be doing something wrong. Huh. Well... Interesting. No special guest referee. Let's see, what about a normal mode? There's something... Huh. I thought, man, gotta use your imagination for everything. Okay, let's, one more time, okay? Let's see. Pin or submission, 2 out of 3 falls, over the top rope, KO, last man standing. Okay. Just in case, maybe I missed it. Maybe... Nope. Nothing. There's no special guest referee. That's crazy. Not even one-on-one. That is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay. Well, let's do it the old-fashioned way then. Well, maybe... Nope. I can't. Can't choose a referee here either. Okay. Nothing. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna have this match in a high school gym. Are you kidding? Hogan in a high school gym? Yeah, okay. That is absolutely nuts. No run-ins. Forget about run-ins. Let's go crazy. Three finishers to start. Recovery time. Long, very long. Okay. No. Okay. Well, let's get to the match. Now let's imagine Mr. T is the special guest referee. All right. For argument's sake, well, let's have a black guy. That's Mr. T. Okay, let's just imagine that's Mr. T. Hulk Hogan. Go with Hogan. Okay, able to control the partner. And now, this would have been huge. This would have been absolutely huge because his partner, the Dream Team, the same guy who beat Superman, who had one of the biggest televised fights of all time with Antonio Inoki. I'm talking about none other than Muhammad Ali. Floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Ain't nobody sweeter than Muhammad Ali. So, go with him going up against the heel duo of Rowdy Piper, along with Cowboy Bob Orton. And let's start this shindig. I couldn't find a proper Hogan. For some reason, every Hogan has like gray hair, gray to white hair, like never blonde. I can't find a blonde Hogan for some reason. He's always old. And you know what? It's weird enough that every time I've seen Hogan, even in like the 80s, he still looks like 100 years old. The dude never ages because he was always ancient. Dude is timelessly ancient. So, frickin' Dracula. This is the main event. Muhammad Ali and Hulk Hogan going up against Roddy Piper and Bob Orton. And this makes so much sense because Roddy Piper was a former, I think, a bare knuckle fighter. He did train in boxing, coming up, while training to wrestle. So it makes a lot of sense. And plus, having an athlete rather than a movie star in your match makes more sense, so that if he knocks down a wrestler, it doesn't make the business look bad at all. And of course, we've got the NWO theme. The NWO theme.
The
Yeah.
following contest is scheduled for one
The
fall.
lighting makes Hogan look so skinny. And we got
And
Muhammad
his partner
Ali.
from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 200.
Oh, look at him, so pretty.
Ali.
Look at that. Look at that. What better team? What better babyface
And their
team?
opponents. First, from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 200.
Actually, he's from Portland, Oregon. But, okay. Randy Orton. Can you imagine?
And his partner
1985.
from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 242 pounds, Cowboy Bob Orton.
Bob Orton was a really good technician. He had really good matches in the 80s. We start off with Hogan right away.
Both legal
Boom.
men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about. Oh!
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Boom.
In a tag team contest, a superstar,
He's looking
Beautiful technique.
but he's got to capitalize now.
Leg drop.
Impact. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Let's go for one more. Leg drop. Oh.
Can he finish the job?
Go ahead, tag your buddy. Protect Roddy Piper.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when the superstar tags their partner, the person who
first
tagged
kick
out has until the
that you
referee's
would ever
count
see
5 to exit
Muhammad
the ring.
Ali do.
For a tag to be considered legal, both of the...
Here he goes. Oh, what impact.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats. That seemingly came out of nowhere. Such vicious strikes. Nobody does it quite like him. Hard not to be impressed by that combination.
What a punch. And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
He'd be wise to stay right there. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Boom.
Luthez press.
By God, Barry. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's too quick for him there.
Vicious strike.
Superman punch.
Go! What a strike.
Here's his moment, Michael. My goodness, that connected.
He's not going to like this.
Oh, and he reverses it.
One more. A barrage of strikes.
Endless. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
What a clothesline. Ouch. Looking for... Oh, man, what a strike. And there it is, boys.
You never want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
Uh-oh, stomping away in the corner. No, you don't think.
What in the
What
world?
on earth is... What are they trying
Oh
to
my
do?
God.
I think we know exactly what.
Oh, this would have been the greatest WrestleMania of all time if this happened.
He might have it.
Heavy-duty right hand.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Nailed it.
Here's his moment, Michael. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dude, Bob Orton is
Gets out of the way of
relentless.
that one. Almost just, oh, and he makes the tag.
That was
Oh
a
no, I don't want to beat
game changer
Piper.
right there, Michael.
I don't want to beat Piper.
Lariat. What a strike. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
He's fighting back here.
I expected
I don't want to
nothing
beat
less,
Piper.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Momentum.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? I couldn't be more impressed by that combination, Michael.
Incredible combo. Dodges that one. Over and over. Look at
There
it, he's
we go.
almost there. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Clothesline.
When a superstar's in a tag team match and has
Bob
endured heavy
Orton
amounts of
is-
punishment, they must
A second time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Counter here.
Oh man.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their
Come
way to their
on,
partner
Hogan.
when they need to tag out. One way to do that. He's looking at it.
Oh man, what a leg drop.
His shoulders are down. And that's it.
And
This
boom.
one is over.
That's what I would have done. And that's the main event. Now
And
you're
here's
probably
another look at
wondering.
what made that match so special.
These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here.
Are your winners?
If you remember WrestleMania closely, you're probably wondering, hey, what about the women? Well, WWF didn't care about the women at the time, so there's no reason to put them out there just for the sake of it. You know, okay, we're just gonna put Leilani Kai versus Wendy Richter. No, like if I'm gonna put them out there, it would be for a reason. And plus, there was barely any build to that match. You just had Cyndi Lauper, and Cyndi Lauper was already in a storyline with Piper, but they just pulled her into this match. So I wouldn't have done that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look back at the card. I would start off the show with Andre versus Big John Studd, the Body Slam Challenge. Do the same thing with Andre throwing the money at the crowd. That was a great moment. Then you do King Kong Bundy and JYD. I could have started the show with this one instead, but the reason why I didn't is because you got to start off big. You got to start off with a hot opening, and then because people loved JYD at the time, and I wouldn't have just right away broke their hearts at that time. So I would have done King Kong Bundy going over JYD for in like 9-10 seconds, like right after that hot open. And third match, Sheik and Volkov winning the tag titles against the All-American Express. And we got the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Greg the Hammer Valentine defending against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. and we got the main event in Muhammad Ali and Hulk Hogan going up against Roddy Piper and Bob Orton. That is the main event. That is the card. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And let me know in the comment section below if this is something that you want me to continue with, like giving you a visual aid in what I think should happen in my rebookings. Trying to do my best to give the best presentation possible. And yeah, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell icon for future episodes on the Variety Vendor channel. And as always, share with your friends, share with everybody, and check out my next video. I'll be talking about something else. Take care.